You're watching Moms Matter at EverTalk TV, and I'm trying really hard during this crisis to bring you inspirational stories, and that's why today I have Nadine Bubeck, who is a former news anchor on All Things Mama. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited to have you. And you have 3 boys. Tell me what it's like to be homeschooling them right now.
Well, I have 3 boys. They are 6, 5, and 2. So, you know, having 3 boys in general is crazy enough. Now we're home all the time, and I'm 24/7 mom, like all of us right now. And it's crazy. You know, I'm really trying to savor this time. It is sacred time. It is special time. It is unique time. We are not in a rush. We are not going to school pickup and rushing to soccer practice and dance, whatever. You know, we really have this opportunity to take a step back, reboot, put life in perspective, and enjoy this uninterrupted time with our family. With that being said, it is chaotic. It's stressful. You know, they say that the struggle is real, as cliche as it sounds. You know, it is a struggle, and it is a balance. You know, not only am I mom now, you know, I have to be a teacher. I'm not a teacher,
Right.
and I have to occupy my children, you know, 24 hours a day. You know, I was talking to my husband the other night. I'm like, I never stop because my kids are young. So I'm up early. We go throughout the day. They wake up in the middle of the night, and it's very overwhelming. So I think a lot of parents out there can agree that this situation is trying, but there are tools and tactics and, you know, ways to get through this. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, along with everybody else.
Well, I love your positivity, and I love how authentic you are, because it's such a challenge right now for moms. It's such a balancing act. But tell me, if there were one thing that you feel like is lacking, that you wish that you could incorporate into your life right now, that you think your kids need, what would it be?
You know, I think right now, you know, they have me, they have my husband, and they have each other. I am so grateful my boys have one another. I tell them all the time, you are one another's best friends.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, we're really putting that into effect and encouraging that not only are they brothers, but they're friends. What I wish I had was the love from their teacher, the playtime from their friends. I really miss that social interaction for them. And when they say to me, especially my 6-year-old, you know, Mom, I miss my friends, and my 5-year-old is waving over Zoom, like it makes me cry. I'm like, well, I miss my friends too. So it's kind of a way that we can get on that same page with our children and somehow relate to them. So I'd say the one thing that I miss right now is that social interaction and being able to get that hug from someone, you know, other than your family. You know, one day I was having a rough day, and like we all do, some days are amazing, some days are pretty rough. And the next morning I woke up and I went outside to our front yard, and my son's kindergarten teacher had put a sign outside my door, and it said, "You got this, Mama." And it's like those little random acts of kindness go a really long way. And it makes you remember that we're all in this together, even though we're apart.
Absolutely true. Well said. You know, you talk a lot about the social emotional part of it, which I think is the most important part. But there's also an academic part of it. And you talk about public speaking that's missing from children. So you have created something called Gift of Gab Kids. Can you tell us what that is?
So Gift of Gab Kids is my new baby. With my background in television, I think that the most important life skill anybody can learn and anybody can embrace at any age is the courage and confidence to be strong public speakers. You know, this isn't taught to our young children. We sign them up for Spanish class. We sign them up for dance class. We sign them up for T-ball. Mm-hmm. We sign them up for piano. But we don't sign them up for a class that teaches them skills to have eye contact, to enunciate, to know how to speak to an adult, to know how to speak in front of their friends, to know how to stand up for themselves in challenging situations. So I created Gift of Gab Kids, which is an initiative and a program that will help give these children, young kids ages 4 to 12, the essential life skills of being strong public speakers. So eventually how it's going to work is we will launch in select communities around the country, And these programs, 6-week programs, will be taught by former and current members of the media, which is such an interesting experience for children and their families to learn from people on TV, to learn from writers of magazines, to learn from people in media. It's so imperative to learn from the people who do it every day. So these 6-week programs will cover so many different elements of public speaking. You know, public speaking is a broad term, but really taking it down a notch, it's all these little things that help children boost their self-confidence. It makes them feel empowered. It teaches them how to speak. It teaches them how to communicate and talk and ad-lib and not mumble and look someone in the eye and enunciate. So all these things will be taught to these children ages 4 to 12. However, we're not really seeing people in person right now. So I decided to launch this initiative now because there's no time like the present to start instilling these skills in your children, especially when they're home, when they're not seeing anybody. So right now, you know, we've launched our Instagram page, which is Gift of Gab Kids, and we are offering free tips, tools, insight, everything that parents need to make everyday activities a little bit more talkable for their children.
That's incredible. I love it. And I can't wait to learn more about it. I think every kid around the world, I mean, we know there's so much research about how eye contact is so important.
Right.
And, you know, there's a lot of fear of standing up in front of people. And so if we can give this gift to all of our children, I think that it's a great gift to give. And you're right, there's no better time than the present.
And what you said yourself, you know, our goal is to stop the fear before it starts. For some reason, most people, they grow this fear of public speaking. And it's usually, you know, that middle school age into high school. So my goal is to get it early, ages 4 to 12, and to really start grooming these children to have these life skills. Of course, it will be an ongoing process throughout their lives. But if you give them the foundation of these skills, our hope is it will stay with them.
Love it. It's brilliant. And for more information, people can visit your Instagram page.
The Instagram, Gift of Gab Kids. We have a landing page right now on our website, giftofgabkids.com. You know, I'm also really active on my Instagram right now, Mom and My Boys. And then, you know, I also have a clothing company that benefits March of Dimes. As I said, my first son was born premature. So that's mamabdesigns.com. And 50% of every item from our Miracle line goes to March of Dimes. So, you know, it's kind of the full circle, and whatever interests you, you know, you might be able to float around my feed and check it out.
Oh, I love it. Nadine, you're a wealth of information, and I